Good afternoon. Faded Black breaking news for this Tuesday, December 10th, 2024. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. Help support the show. You know what to do. Get yourself a Faded Black T-shirt. The links are below. 2 shirts, 2 ways to get them. Get a Game Changer membership. Order a shirt. Everything includes shipping, and it's autographed. All right. This week on Faded Black, last night we had Dragon Arnold on the show from Skinwalker Ranch. Tonight, Jay Widener is back with us. He's got a new film out called A Clockwork Shining. Tomorrow night, Petros Koutapis joins us, Ancient Mysteries. And then Thursday night, it's the return of James Fox. His new film is called The Program. It's getting ready for its worldwide premiere, and we will be talking about all of that on Thursday night with James Fox. All right, I have 4 major events coming up. The Conscious Life Expo right here in Los Angeles, February 7th through the 10th. The links are below. Rise of the Guardians, March 29th and 30th in Sedona, Arizona, 2025. Links are below. Contact Modalities Expo. I'm heading to the Midwest. May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, 2025 in Delavan, Wisconsin. Links are below. And then I've got 2 trips to Peru next year. The first one is the Inca Celebration of the Sun. That is June 17th through the 27th, 2025. Again, the links are below, hiddenincatours.com. All right, busy news day. Let's get straight to it. On this day in history, 1977, the Soviet Union launched the first crew to complete a long-duration mission to the Salyut 6 space station, spending 96 days in orbit before returning to Earth. Here's your fader fact. Over 50% of pilots have admitted to falling asleep mid-flight. And of these pilots, 29% said that when they woke up, their co-pilot was asleep as well. And that is your fader fact. Let's get to the breaking news. Right now, firefighters continue to battle the Franklin fire in Malibu today. Crews with the Los Angeles County Fire Department responded to the blaze, which was first reported near Malibu Canyon Road and station boundary around 10:45 p.m. last night. As of showtime, the fire had been mapped at over 2,700 acres with no containment. Now, the announcement came last night about the high winds warning, right? That came in, and then the fire immediately started. I'm just going to say that makes me wonder about things, and the cause is still under investigation. All right. Now, the fire, the wind and the fire are moving away from me. I'm just going to let everybody know I'm okay. All right. 2 families have sued artificial intelligence chatbot company Character AI, accusing it of providing sexual content to their children and encouraging self-harm and violence. The lawsuit asks a court to shut down the platform until its alleged dangers can be fixed. For example, it alleges that a Character AI bot implied to a teen that he should kill his parents for limiting his screen time. Chelsea Harrison, head of communications at Character AI, said the company does not comment on pending litigation. Of course they don't. Construction of the world's largest telescope moves forward with progress of the structure's dome and housing for the primary mirror. The European Southern Observatory's extremely large telescope, the world's largest visible and infrared light telescope, is currently under development in Chile's Atacama Desert. It is expected to see its first light by 2028, with the goal of observing exoplanets and their atmospheres, as well as measuring the expansion of the universe, and of course, search for ET. A study has uncovered evidence of rice beer dating back approximately 10,000 years at the Shangshan site in Zhejiang province, China. The study was jointly conducted by researchers from Stanford University, the Institute of Geology and Geophysics at the Chinese Academy of Sciences, and the Zhejiang Provincial Institute of Cultural Relics and Archaeology in China. It was published in the latest issue of Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. I've got a lot of publishing from them coming up in the show today. The first dark comet, an object that looks like an asteroid but moves through space like a comet, was reported less than 2 years ago. Soon after, another 6 were found. In a new paper, researchers announced the discovery of 7 more, doubling the number of known dark comets, and find that they fall into 2 distinct populations, larger ones that are outside of our solar system and smaller ones in the inner solar system. The findings were published on Monday in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. That's a pretty busy paper right now. New data that the universe is expanding more rapidly than expected has scientists pondering the cause. Perhaps some unknown factor like, dark energy and dark matter. 2 years of data from NASA's James Webb Space Telescope have now validated the Hubble Space Telescope's earlier finding that the rate of the universe's expansion is faster, about 8%, than would be expected based on what astrophysicists know of the initial conditions in the cosmos and its evolution over billions of years. The discrepancy is known as the Hubble tension. The observations by Webb appear to rule out the notion that data from its forerunner, Hubble Space Telescope, was somehow flawed due to instrument error. We know nothing. And finally, I'll leave you with this. The human brain hasn't changed much since the Stone Age, let alone in the mere 30 years of screen age. That's right, the screen age. That's why, according to neurologist Richard Sidgwick, who says that our brains are poorly equipped to resist the incursions of big tech. They are programmed for the prehistoric world. Now, he reveals why we are easily addicted to screen devices, why young developing brains are really vulnerable, and why we need silence and what we can do to push back. Stone Age brains and dopamine were instincts for survival, such as desire and reward, the role of comparison in emotion, and emotion in competition. And most significantly, the orienting reflex, which is the unconscious circuits that automatically focus, shift, and sustain attention. So, the nature of our addiction to digital devices becomes clear, along with the possibility of how to break their spell. Seriously. So, I'm just going to say this. Put your phones down. Put your phones down. For 3 hours, 4 hours, even 5 hours a day, I'm not on the internet. I'm on the show having a conversation with another human being. I'm just learning. I'm talking for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. When was the last time you did that? When was the last time you put down your phone and talked to another human being? I'm just saying. Right. And so over the next year, December 19th, next week, December 19th, will be my 11th anniversary of Fade to Black. That's 11 years going on 12 of doing this every single day. The change that I have seen in myself because of this is extraordinary. Right. So just imagine, I look back and I think about, right. And then what I have learned since then by just talking to another human being. You should try it. Right? I say it all the time. I do. Sit around the dinner table. Tell your kids, tell your friends, tell your family to put down their phones and watch the pushback that you get, the suggestion of that, right? Have company come over to your house. Say, man, phone's off at the door. We're just going to hang out and talk tonight. What? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Think about it. Seriously. There's all the Fade to Black breaking news that you need for this Tuesday, December 10th, 2024. Fade to Black breaking news is produced by Renee Neumann. I want to remind everybody tonight on the show, Jay Weidner is back. He's got a new film. It is called A Clockwork Shining. I have seen the film. You should check it out. You can see it right now on Amazon. We're going to talk about that film, Stanley Kubrick, what's really going on with a heavy dose of MK Ultra. But for now, all I've got is go Backley Tappy.